Hey, what's up, guys? This is Will, and I'm back with another one. And today I want to take a look at the Blackberry Priv after 2 weeks. Now, I picked this phone up from dailysteals.com, and when I bought it, it was $449. They had a coupon where you can get an extra $10 off of it and bring it down to $439. But thanks to Mr. J. Williams, he saw where Newegg was selling the phone for $399. So after he informed me of that information, I emailed dailysteals.com, and they agreed to refund me $50. So that was a even better deal for me right there. So I ended up getting it for $399, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. So thanks a lot, Jay, for tipping me on that. But I wasn't going to do talk about this phone or do a video on it, not this early, because I wanted to have it for a little while. But I've been getting quite a few questions about the phone, so that's why I decided to come out and do a video now. But I'll leave a link in the description where you can pick it up. Even now on dailysteals.com, they have it for $379. So I'll leave that link in the description. But first, I want to talk about some of the things about this phone since I've had it, go over some things and answer some questions that people have been asking me. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the build quality. Now, the build quality has been a popular subject about this phone since it came out. But my unit is pretty good. I don't have that string wobble that a lot of people say they have on it. My keyboard is real nice on it, and the back of it is soft like on all the units probably, but mine is fine. Now, saying that, it's not perfect because I do have some creaks over here on this side over here. When you're touching in a certain place, you can feel it being kind of spongy like, and I'm not sure what that's all about, but when I put a case on it, that takes away from that feeling anyway. So overall, the build quality on mine is pretty good. The next thing I want to talk about is the battery. Now, a lot of people saying that they don't have good battery on this, but since I've got my phone, there's been updates come out, security updates, and just regular updates for software updates. And apparently that's fixed it, but I took a screenshot of mine 3 days after I had the phone of the battery life, and I was getting pretty good battery life on it then. So you can see right here, I picked it up on the 28th. This was maybe a day or two after I got the phone. As you can see, I took it off about 8 o'clock in the morning, went until about, looked like 10 o'clock that night or so. And as you can see right there, I had 5 hours and 4 minutes on the battery. So that wasn't too bad right there. And then I took another screenshot a couple days ago. And as you can see right here, took it off about 8 o'clock, got home about 12:30 or so that night. And you can see I got 4.5 hours right there screen on time. So battery life hasn't been a problem for me on this phone at all. Excuse me. The next thing I want to talk about is the keyboard. Now, I've had some questions about the keyboard. Is it too small? How is it to type on? And stuff like that. Yes, this keyboard is small. It's cramped. I have average size hands. I'm not super tall, 5 feet 10, 10 and a half, 5 feet 11, and I have average size hands. So this keyboard is nice to type on, but it's going to take some getting used to on it, and it's fine. It's not as nice as the one on my Blackberry Classic. The keys they don't have as much traveling feedback, and it's not as wide as that, and the keys are not as big either. But they're nice. It takes some getting used to. But what I really like about the keyboard is you can set up different functions for it. Say if you're in a website and you can use it for strolling up and down, or just like right here as I'm moving it from side to side. Or you can set up shortcuts on it. If you're in a website right here, you can press the T button to go all the way to the top, or the B to go down to the bottom. So that's one thing I really like about this phone and the keyboard on it. And, you know, it's unique. So the next thing is the camera I want to talk about. Now, I haven't taken too many pictures with the phone. I have taken some, but not a whole lot of them. Let me see if I can find some here. Now, I'm going to put a video out of the my pictures that I've taken with it. But so far, I have put out video video on it. And here's some roses that I got for my wife for Mother's Day right there. As you can see, that's a pretty good picture right there. Nice color, definition in the picture. There's a bracelet that she got, so takes pretty good pictures. Here's one outside that I took of some geese that we have back there. And as you can see, I was trying to catch where the light ended and where it was dark underneath the shade right there. So the camera's not too bad outside. I haven't taken any low light pictures with it yet, but I plan on, excuse me. Okay, the next thing is the screen. This screen is really nice to me. Now I have it cranked up pretty bright for this video right here, but normally I'll have this all the way down here, and it's plenty bright enough for me when I have it at that level right there. So I have no problems with seeing this outside. The screen's responsive. I do have a tempered glass screen protector on here, and it's still responsive, and it's really nice. I like it. Okay, and the next thing and the last thing I want to talk about is the operating system. Now, I'm using the Blackberry launcher on here. I'm not using anything else. And it's fluid. I don't have any hiccups, stutters, or anything. Open anything up, it's fast. And, you know, I've read on the forum where people have problems with it, but the processor, I think it's an 808 processor. It works fine for me. Excuse me. And it's just as fast as my LG G4. I like this little tab right here on the side. That comes in handy right there. And you can go through, you know, if you want to get to your contacts or whatever, it's nice and fast right there. But as far as, you know, the operating system, it's nice. I like it. And this is still under Lollipop. When the Marshmallow come out, what I'm reading, if I'm getting that type of battery life on it now, then it should be phenomenal. Oh, and another thing I want to talk about, they said that a lot of them get hot using it. Well, my phone, it gets hot, but it doesn't get any hotter than my M9 or my LG G4. And that's just the way I see it. It does get warm, but it doesn't get any warmer than those phones. So maybe I just ended up with a good unit, but I'm not having some of those problems that the other people say they're having. Now, I want to say this about this phone. This is an Android phone with a little bit of hint of Blackberry on it. It's not a Blackberry phone to me. That's just my opinion. And it's a nice phone. It's unique because you can't find a lot of phones today with this keyboard on it. And it's just a nice Android phone. Now, I don't have the S7 or the S7 Edge or the LG G5 or any of those phones compared to. But so far, like I said, I've had pretty good experience with this phone, and I like it. So I'll come back after I get the Marshmallow update on it and do another video. But for now, that's what I had to say about it. Hopefully this answers some of the questions that people have been asking me on it. And if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for future content. And as always, thanks for watching.